James, your motivational godfather. I'm here because you know I love you and I believe in you. There's greatness planted inside you. You need a little bit of water to grow up beautifully. Today, I'm here for this special topic. The 7 reasons why you don't need to be a burden on your children, or the 7 simple steps that you cannot be a burden on your children, and they will be proud of you. I know you're a young person, you haven't thought of it. And so there are some decisions our parents took, and now some of our parents look like a burden on us. I don't want that to happen to you. And so these are the things that you need to do. We have children and we adore them so much. We love them. We give them all our time, energy, resources, everything. But in the long run, they grow up and we grow up and we become a burden on them. They may not tell you, but things shows that you become a burden to your children. You know, one, if you have a child, you don't need all what I'm coming to say. You don't need to have all your world on your child. You need to plan for yourself as well. You know, recently I just realized my son turned 7, and I said, "Oh, I haven't even been looking at my age. I've been looking at my son's age. He was like 0. Now he's 7. Add that 7 to my age. Guess how old I will be? I'm not telling you. All right. So number one, you need to be financially free. If you want your children to be proud of you, you need to find a way to be financially free. Because if your child, let's say now, you invest all your money, your resources, you take your child to the best schools in the world. You take your child to the private school. You do everything for that child. And if that child doesn't succeed as you want, and there's no concrete evidence that if you take your child to a private school, your child will grow up to become somebody. I always tell you, in this world, there's 2 things. You either become nobody or somebody. And being nobody, there's a lot of them. When I was growing up, I had a lot of friends who were going to preparatory school. But today, if you ask me where they are, you'll be surprised. Their parents use all their resources to look after their children, to go to the best private school, to do the best school and all this stuff. Today, they are not even helping their parent because they haven't achieved what they need to achieve. This is what I'm trying to let you know. You, as a parent, force yourself to become financially free. If not, by the age of 60, that means your child will be around the age of 35, meaning your child will be also having another child to take care of, and your burden has become his burden or her burden. And what do you think they're gonna do? So you don't need to be a burden on your child. So become financially free and don't be a burden on your child. All right. 2, run your own business. As a parent, you may have a child or whatever. You need to try to run your own business. So tomorrow, if your child completes that high school, that university, your child can work from your business. There won't be any resume. There won't be any CV. Your child replace you. If you look at it, the most successful people does that. All right, own your own home. I know in Australia, most of us, we had mortgage, but you need to try your best to own it. Before your child will turn into 30 or 25 or something, when your child start making decisions to get married, have children, own your own home. So it won't be a burden on your child to pay it off for you. There's some people, they think, I've looked after you, now you're grown up, so you need to look after me. No, 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 no. Having a children or having a child is like a windfall game. It's 50-50. You can't predict. You can't predict that your child is going to grow up to look after you. But you, as a parent, you need to think ahead. You need to see the foresight. All right. And number four, you need to be financially support. Like, financially support your child when your child grow old. Like, get to that point that he's making decisions or she's making decisions for her life. How many parents or how many African parents in Australia here who says that I'm proud to say is that I paid off my son's wedding or my daughter's wedding, or I gave my son $10,000 to start a business? No. But these people that we learn from, they do that. They save money from day one because they know that their kid is going to get married. Their kid is going to have a house. Their kid is going to buy a car. I know a few friends who bought, like, white people, not black people, not Africans. Africans' parents are different. But I know a few friends that bought their children's first car for them, cash, because they start saving from day one. This is what I'm trying to let you know, that you may have children, so you need to start planning and you don't become a burden to them. Support them financially. And you need to also, number five, you need to pay off your funeral insurance. I know you may think, wow, man, this guy, I'm a bit far from what he's saying, but this is life. Most people pay off their funeral insurance before they die because they don't want to be a burden to their children. Can you imagine you are lying in the hospital or you are lying in the mortuary and your children can't even come together and organize money and bury you? Do you know how embarrassing that would be? Meanwhile, you've lived your life, you've helped them. If you do this to them, they will do it to their kids. And so every child in the family will know that you don't need to be a burden to the next generation coming. And so you need to also make sure that you leave some money for their children. There are people out there, they are 60 years, 70 years. They've helped their children all their life. Today, even to get $1 from those children, it's a big deal. Because their children also have children. So what do you expect? So this is to tell you that you need to invest in yourself as well. Even though you may have children, it's a lot of time. Like, children in your life, they take a lot of time, energy, resources, and whatever it is. But you need to invest in yourself. You need to know that you don't need to be a burden to them. You brought them. Yesterday I was talking to my boys and I was telling them, like, in this world you either become somebody or nobody. And you and your siblings, you one day get married. And they said, why would we get married? Why would we live separate houses? And I gave them an example. Me and my siblings, we don't live in the same roof. We all live different places, but we grew up under one roof. And so I will try my best to help you guys not to live, like, not to be a burden on them. But we will make sure we will sort our financial issue for them. These are the things that you need to help your kids to know, that you don't need to be a burden on anybody. You need to be independent. All right. So, in conclusion, number six, you need to have a passive income. So even though if you are alive or you are ill or something, money will still come in. That's when you have your own business. All right. Number seven, become a leader. Show your children how to be somebody. Become a leader. Become influential. and become somebody that they will look up to. All right, and I got a few bonuses for you. Like, your lifestyle to be an example to your children. I love to read. Like, reading is something. My kids will always wake up and see me reading. And they will always go and have a book, even though they're not reading it, but they will just want to hold a book around them because they will know that I will ask them to do it. And these are the examples that I'm setting to them, that reading is the most powerful tool to have. So, guys, thank you so much for not thinking to be a burden on your children. You can invest all the money you have in the world in your children, but make sure they won't grow up for you to be a burden on them. In Australia, here we got superannuation. So as you are working, the government is taking a bit of money here and there for you. So when you grow old, you can take care of yourself. But even that, how many parents are the aged care, aged care, are those in the aged care facilities that their children comes to visit them? They are busy. Your children will be so busy that you will even regret looking after them. I've spoken to a lot of people. Before I did this research, I went to those aged care. I spoke to a lot of people, a lot of old people. Some of them cry when they remember the suffering they've done for their children. And today the payment, I always tell them, it's not your children's fault. It's a situation you put them in. You didn't prepare for them. You think taking them to the best school will give them the best job, will give them the best opportunity. But you didn't teach them financial intelligence. You didn't teach them a lot to learn. Thank you so much, and I hope as a young person, as a generational thinker, you will start thinking about what I'm saying. Because thinking is the hardest job in the world. And don't forget to pursue your vision with a mission. And we join it with an action and we go straight to the kingdom of riches, a place where good health, happiness, love, success, prosperity, peace of mind, and a whole wealth of money shall follow you for the rest of your life. Thank you so much and God bless you. Marcel, thank you and God bless you.